Bueno, vamos a repasar las preguntas de capítulo 9 para Después de Leer. So we're going to go over the after reading questions for chapter 9, which hopefully you've already tried, and now you're just going to clean up. Número 1. ¿Dónde están Carmen y Yolanda? Where are Carmen and Yolanda? Well, if you remember at the very beginning that they have gone to Diego's game, so they're at the game. So Carmen y Yolanda, our verb in our question is están, and they are at or on or in el partido de Diego. And we want to specify that it's his game, not just any random game. Okay? ¿Quién es el jugador más rápido? Who is the most rapid or most fast player? Well, the only player they mention at all is, of course, Diego. And they say he's very fast. So Diego replaces quién, and then we just retype the rest of it. Es el jugador más rápido. Diego is the most fast player. ¿Cuántos segundos quedan para terminar el partido? How many seconds remain in order to finish the game? So if you remember, there were 10 seconds left when they mention it. So we would take cuantos out and put diez, and guess what? Just like the other one, we can just retype the rest. Segundos quedan para terminar el partido. Some of these questions are real easy that way. You can just take the question word out, stick the answer in, all good. A lot of them, you got to flip it around. ¿Quiénes ganan el partido? Who wins the game? Well, the team of Diego. And if you remember, going back up here, the way you say the team of Diego is you have el equipo de Diego. So we're going to say el equipo de Diego. Now, they had ganan, which would be for ellos. But a team is one collective unit. It's one team. So we're going to treat it as third singular. So instead of ganan, we're going to have gana. El partido. Good? ¿Qué le dice Carmen a Diego después del partido? Now, this one threw some people because they didn't remember dice. But if you looked at the rest of it, you knew Carmen, you knew Diego, you knew after game. So dice is says. What does Carmen say to Diego after the game? And we can do this by saying Carmen le dice, and then they don't use quotations. So instead we use the little arrows like this. They're above the comma on your keyboard. And if we go back up here, Carmen says, ya son campeones. So we're going to do that exact same phrase. Ya son campeones. Okay? All right, and then we're going to use the other arrows, which are above the period, to close it off. Okay? Looking at the next one, it's almost the same thing, but instead of Carmen, this time we're talking about Yolanda. So we're going to set it up the same way. Yolanda le dice, and hopefully you saw that it's felicitaciones. She says, congratulations. You don't have to add Diego. She said felicitaciones Diego, but obviously we know it's that. Close it off. And technically on both of these, you should put a period outside of these because that is for the part inside. This is for the part outside. ¿Qué van a hacer todos? What is everyone going to do? Well, if you remember, Diego said, todos vamos a celebrar. Everyone's going to celebrate. So we're going to take todos. We're going to take that van a, but instead of hacer, the verb we need for to celebrate, if you go up to the top, is celebrar. Looks a lot like celebrate. That's the Spanish. Lastly, piensas que Yolanda le gusta a Diego? Do you think Yolanda likes Diego? So instead of piensas, because now you're talking about yourself, you're going to say pienso. Okay. And honestly, all I need here is a sí or a no. If you think that she does like him, you would write pienso que sí. If you don't think she likes him, you would say pienso que no. Pick one, not both, whichever one you feel. Bien. If you still have questions, por favor me preguntas. Otherwise, buena suerte. Adios.